Featured on today's Gun of the Week is an affordable working-class shotgun from Mossberg, the Maverick 88. Pump-action shotguns are go-to platforms for many home defenders and hunters, not just for the design's ease of use and reliability, but also for the cost. Pump-actions tend to be quite a bit more affordable than their semi-auto counterparts. Mossberg has made a name for its extensive line of such shotguns, specifically its pump-actions. When you start talking about pump-action shotguns for home defense, variations such as the Mossberg Model 500 are at the top of the list, thanks to its proven track record. Mossberg has seen the successes of its Model 500 variants over the years, and the company found a way to offer consumers a value-oriented option based on its well-heeled Model 500 design. From this process, the Mossberg Maverick 88 was born. For this video, we've got the all-purpose edition, sporting a synthetic stock with a film-dipped camouflage finish. Our test sample arrived chambered for 12-gauge shot shells. However, if you're looking for something with a little less kick, Mossberg lists 20-gauge options too. And you aren't limited to all-purpose variants like this one with 26 or 28-inch barrels. A short-barrel 22-inch version is available in the all-purpose configuration, as well as in the company's Youth Edition. If that's not enough, Mossberg lists 6 lines of Maverick 88 shotguns, from folding stock security models sporting 18.5-inch barrels to slug models with rifled or smoothbore barrels measuring 24 inches. The company has many options, and the best part is the price point. In order to accomplish that, Mossberg had to outsource some manufacturing, though assembly takes place right here in the US. Many Maverick 88 parts are interchangeable with those from the Model 500 and its derivatives, so users have a great selection of aftermarket parts and upgrades at their fingertips. However, it is important to note that there are just as many differences between the 88 and the 500 as there are similarities. Take the gun's safety mechanism, for example. On the Maverick 88, you'll find a crossbolt-style design. Simply push the button to the left to fire and return it to the right to make safe. This configuration of safety is a desirable feature in that it forces you to remove your finger from the trigger in order to make the gun safe. Since the gun is manually operated, you will need to familiarize yourself with the action lock lever found at the rear of the trigger. This square metal tab protrudes down between the receiver and trigger housing. Depress it and manually force the slide rearward with your support hand. Running the Maverick 88 is pretty simple, but does require a change in muscle memory if you're used to the Model 500 manual of arms. On this all-purpose model, we've got a nice ventilated rib with a mid-bead for sighting the front bead. The company ships a removable modified choke tube with its Maverick 88 all-purpose models. If you need more, Mossberg and the aftermarket have you covered. Mossberg also ships the 88 with a wooden dowel in the magazine tube. This is to limit the tube's capacity at 2 rounds so that hunters can remain in compliance with US migratory bird laws. With the plug removed, that 2-round capacity is stretched to 5 rounds, plus another in the chamber to make 6. At the end of the magazine is a cap that secures the barrel to the action. This is where you'll find a sling swivel stud. An additional stud is found near the butt. Mossberg supplies a nice rubber recoil pad here too, which comes in handy when shooting heavy 3-inch Magnum shells. Visit Mossberg.com to learn more about the Maverick 88 series of pump-action shotguns. And remember to keep your browser tuned to AmericanRifleman.org for the latest in firearms and shooting gear.